Hello, and welcome to Jamilla Stamping Grounds. Today I would like to share with you another card sketch and how I use my ABC approach. The ABC approach stands for A, to analyze the different sections of a sketch. On this section I think there is a background of multiple layers, a defined border at the top, and some embellishments. So 3 different sections. B is the background. Is it a single layer? Is it used paper? Does it have texture? And I think there's multiple layers to the background in this card. And I'm going to use both washi tape and ribbon to help define the background. And C, what colors and coordinating products would I like to use with this sketch? So for this particular sketch, what I've done is I've used, I'll sort of keep it there, I've got a card here that sort of shows you how I've applied it. I wanted to use the washi tape and I used several layers. I did one flat layer and then some corner rounded strips and the washi tape torn. I have a selected border with triangles and I used the silver sequin trim and my greeting to be my embellishments on this example. On another example, I chose the ribbon to be the coloring, defining colors here. I wanted to use a variety of blues and brown ribbon, so they determined what color scheme I was going to use for the card. I've got some darker blue embellishments, and I did some embossing on the plain paper to give it a little texture. As well, I used circles for this border. Now both these cards use punched shapes along the edge of the card to create the border, and I'd like to show you quickly how that's done. There's many different ways you can approach it, but let's just pretend that this is the top edge of my card, and I'm going to take a piece of my tear and tape adhesive and I'll put it along the edge. Oh, I didn't quite get enough there, so we'll put a little bit more. And there. Then I'm going to remove that the top from the adhesive. And I have some punched shapes here that I already have. Some circles. And usually what I like to do is I sort of start in the middle and I just sort of eyeball where that middle is going to go. And for this particular one, I'm going to put it there. So then you could just go right up against on this side doing your border. But a little bit of my tear and tape is showing, so I'm going to just overlap it a bit. And that's how I'm going to create my border on this side. And you can either start at the edge and have them all overlapping. This one I'm going to have overlap 2 different ways. And I'm short there on another circle, but you can see how it is. And then what you do is by turning it over, you can then trim off all the excess from the top of your card like this. And then you've created yourself a little border along the top of your card. Now that's fairly quickly, but you get the right idea. So you can change it up for whatever shape you would like on your card. So thank you for joining me today at Jamilla Stamping Grounds as we learn about the ABC approach to adapting a sketch to your card.